In today's video, I'm going to show you the basics of every reverb and how you can actually set up your reverb perfectly. And I'm going to refer you to something that's going to show you the cheat code of using reverb that the pros don't want you to know if you're a beginner. So make sure you stick to the end of this video. And guys, let's do this right after the intro. Yo, the name is Godstyle once again, and still the solution career, providing solutions to your problems. Hit that subscribe button if you are new to this channel. Turn on the notification bell, like the video, leave a comment and subscribe. Alright, so we are in Cubase Pro now, and guys, we're gonna use this ad lib. First of all, let's listen to this ad lib without any effect. That's super simple. So the next thing I'm gonna do is to put auto tune on this ad lib. And if you don't know how to use auto tune, then watch my previous videos and I will take you through step by step. So I'm gonna set auto tune on this vocal. I'm gonna use auto tune access, and guys, the key of this ad lib is C minor. So I'm gonna set my key, the scale to minor, and the key is already C. All right, now let's listen to auto tune access on the ad lib. We want to add realism to this ad lib, so I'm going to push the humanize knob all the way up. Make sure you watch my previous videos to know how to use auto tune perfectly, and I'm going to reduce it from fast to medium to get that natural sound. All right, so now let's listen to this once again. Let's stick to the medium. Now guys, we're going to introduce the reverb, and I'll tell you what you need to know. The best way to add reverb to a project, I mean a vocal, is to create an effect track like this, then choose that particular reverb. All right, like this. Okay, then you select the group track or the track that you wanna add the reverb or expose to the reverb, and guys, you send it directly on that particular vocals or track. That's pretty simple. But in today's video, I'm using only ad libs. This is not a full project, so I'm gonna insert the reverb directly on the ad lib and show you. So I'm gonna delete this one, remove. All right, now go to the same track. All right, so I'm going to introduce this particular reverb and show you, and I'm going to use the Valhalla vintage reverb to show you how to use reverb perfectly. All right, so we're going to use the Valhalla vintage verb. Okay, let me make the interface nice for you to understand what we're gonna do. Subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Give this video a like if it helps you. Anytime you want to use reverb, the very first thing that you need to do, you need to set the right tempo in order to get the best result from the reverb. All right, that's pretty simple. And the next thing you need to pay attention is the mode. And some of the reverbs comes with presets, others comes with the mode where you can click and select the preset that you want. So if you want the bright hall, plate, room chamber, chorus, ambience, you can play around here. And the best way to select this particular preset is to play the vocals together with your beat or instrument, and the one that's gonna sound great, you just stick to that preset and tweak some of the knobs here to suit what you want to achieve. That's pretty simple. So in today's video, I'm gonna stick to the plate. All right, so I'm gonna select plate like this. Then the next thing you need to pay attention is the pre-delay. The pre-delay is how much or the amount of delay you want to add to the reverb. All right, so when you push this all the way up, you are adding more delays to the reverb, and I want you to listen whilst I'm cranking this knob all the way up and down. Listen. So you can hear a lot of delays before the reverb dies off. Okay, let's exaggerate things once again. All right, and how do you actually set this pre-delay perfectly? So for you to set your pre-delay perfectly, what you need to do is to open your calculator. okay, then you have to divide 6000 divided by your tempo. Okay, so for this one it's 120, you divide and you will get 50. So you go and push the pre-delay all the way down to 50, but this is in milliseconds, so 50 can be 5.0, all right, or you push it to the nearest digit. Okay, but if you play, if you still feel that the pre-delay is much, what you need to do is to divide the results. Okay, after dividing 6000 by 120 and you still feel that the pre-delay is much, what you need to do is to divide this result by 2. All right, so you're gonna get 25. And now go here, since this one is in milliseconds, 25 gonna be 2.5. all right, super simple like that. 2.5. If you are not getting 2.5, you can stick to the nearest digits, 2.6, all right, or 2.3. I'm gonna stick to 2.6. guys, now listen. Next knob that you have to pay attention to is the decay knob. This is how long the reverb takes before it dies or decays from the vocal that you are using. So the more you push the decay knob all the way up, the longer the reverb gonna take before it dies off. All right, so this is the reverb time. How long should the reverb take before it fades out? So if you crank it all the way to 0 seconds and play the vocals, you're gonna hear that the reverb instantly fades out from the vocals. Now listen to this. All right, the moment I hit stop, the reverb just decay or fades out from the vocals. I want you to listen when we push this all the way up like this. Now you can hear some of the echoes or some of the reverb still at the end. Let's push it all the way up like this. Now guys, have you heard the difference? The reverb takes a longer time before it dies off or fades out. Why? Because we have set delay. So now it is not only one vocals which is playing. We have set our delay to 2.6, so meaning the vocals have been back with external delay which are 2. all right, and this particular decay gonna work on each of the frequencies. All right, so the more you crank the decay up like this, the more time the reverb gonna take before it fades out from your vocals. All right, so in order for you to know or set the best decay time, all you need to do is to crank it all the way up like this and start pushing it all the way down until you feel that the reverb fades out smoothly. All right, simple like that. So let's exaggerate things. Now guys, you've heard the difference. That's pretty simple. Give the video a like if it helps you. Now the next knob that you have to pay attention is the mix. It's like the amount of reverb you wanna send to your vocals. That's pretty simple. The more you crank it all the way up, the more weight you are adding to your vocals. All right, so when you push it up like this, you are wetting the vocals, and when you crank it all the way down like this, you're gonna feel the dryness of your vocals. So now listen to the dryness first. No. And now when we push it to this side, we are wetting the vocals with the reverb. So all you need to do is to know how to use this particular 3 knobs here, and guys, your mix gonna sound great. super simple like this. So without the reverb, listen.
No.
And with the Valhalla vintage verb, listen.
No.
And guys, you can also control the low cut and the high cut of this particular frequencies or the vocals. So the high cut, the more you push it up, the more you are cutting some of the highs. All right, when you push it all the way up like this, you are cutting some of the lows of your frequencies or vocals. So listen. So now you can hear that we have swept most of the low frequencies. Listen once again. And when I push it like this, we have added some of the low frequencies to our vocals. Guys, you can do the same thing with the high frequencies, which is the EQ section. As I said, I will refer you to something. I want you to watch the next video that's gonna pop up on the screen to know the exact cheat code where you can actually just copy and paste your decay, your pre-delay. You just copy and paste. If you're gonna watch that video, I will show you the cheat code of using reverb. But if you still want to stick to this, as I said, know this: the pre-delay is the amount of delay before the reverb. The decay is the reverb decay time for mid frequencies, and the mix is the control that balance of the input signal with the reverb. All right, that's pretty simple.